How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 11 of Star Wars The Bad Batch. This episode is titled Devil's Deal. So yeah, I got 2 episodes to react to, Episode 11 and 12 today. Yeah, Episode 12 should be out tomorrow, hopefully. Last we left off, Bad Batch rescued some random senator we've never heard of, and Omega had to stay behind at Sid's bar and played hollow chess, where she won a bunch of matches and paid off the debt that the Bad Batch owed Sid. And then Hunter and Omega went against each other for hollow chess, and if Omega won, she gets to do more missions with them. If she loses, she has to stay at the bar. And obviously she's going to win, right? Because like, she's basically the main character in a way. There was no connection to like Cad Bane last episode, or Fennec, or any of the Kamonian stuff. So we'll have to see what happens in this episode. Hopefully it's not another filler episode or like just a very slow episode where nothing really happens. Hopefully we get some juicy stuff in this one. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the recap. Let's stop doodling about and get right into the fucking episode. Dun, 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 dun. Was this Geonosis? Kind of looks like it. Ooh. Wait, is this Ryloth? Syndulla?
I have a visual. Go be clean as
Crosshair. If we're getting Crosshair, we know it's a good episode. Oh no, not him. I forgot his name.
Senator Tar.
Senator Tar. That's Syndulla there, isn't it?
You agree, Syndulla?
I will always support that which helps Ryloth.
And what about you, General? Do you share your wife's outlook?
Are we getting Hera?
Peace is what is needed. And with peace comes prosperity, shall we?
What does Ryloth look like Geonosis?
Everything all right, General?
I should be content the war's over, but change is not always easy.
Was he in Clone Wars? I think that clone was in Clone Wars.
This is what you fought for.
Yes, it is.
Also, he's not behaving like he's under the chip.
Now is the time for all Twi'leks to step down from their military posts.
We want Syndulla!
Oof.
My friends, I understand your
where's the speakers? How are they? The same thing from last episode.
They fought with us. They fought for us.
They died
They
for
have
us.
earned. The war has ended.
The Clone War ended, but a new war began. I don't think everyone's happy with us.
Daughter is not here to share in this.
Help!
Hera has
Help.
other.
That's not fucking Chopper, behave. Oh my.
Let me take a look.
Dave Filoni, goddammit. Chopper is Dave Filoni.
The mining facility.
She's got more of an accent. She doesn't really have an accent in Rebels. She looks slightly different too, but I guess that's because it's, you know, different animation, right? There's gonna be a ship that comes past, right? What?
Chopper.
He's made us defenseless. I can't accept that.
Hmm.
They were just exploring.
I won't report this, but it can't happen again.
I assure you it won't.
He doesn't seem like he's under the chip. He's a bit more friendly than the other clones, you know what I'm saying?
Hera, Chopper, inside, now.
But
I never said we were at the refinery.
I have my ways too.
Reported?
where did she
My
go?
daughter
They just
is going
vanished.
on what was the point of fighting if we cannot accept peace?
Yeah, but you don't need the clones here anymore.
The Imperials are up to something.
You don't say.
Gobi Glee is your
Oh!
real threat.
Glee's his lieutenant.
Look at him. Like, a chunk of his head's gone. This is interesting, though. We're not getting Bad Batch this
Do you
episode.
still dream of?
I mean, I guess we kind of are. We got Crosshair, right?
But we are coming through it.
Uncle Gobi doesn't think so.
I am well aware of what your uncle thinks. Fiery spirit. You remind me of myself at your age. But I want more for you, Hera. Fighting. It takes a toll.
Too late. We know exactly what's going to happen with her.
As you can see, we are in the early stages. The Empire is dedicated to protecting the interests of Ryloth.
Yeah, but you got nothing to protect. Like, the war's over.
Don't lose sight of what we're trying to achieve.
I am questioning the cost to achieve it. And if the Empire's version of peace is not one we can accept?
It's a weird-ass ship.
I can't go. I'm sorry.
This is a simple supply run. I was going to let you fly this time.
Really?
Yes.
What if there'll ever be... Oh, no. tracker.
It's time to land.
I can do it.
I
No
mean,
takeoffs or landings, not yet.
no takeoffs or landing.
What supplies are we here to get?
Weapons?
Is that Empire? Is that Bad Batch? Yeah, it is. See, she's on a mission. That means she won the whole chess match.
Are you Gobi?
Can I have a look inside?
Can she come aboard?
Yeah, sure.
No funny business.
Funny business? Do you fly?
No.
Flying is... it's about a feeling.
What do you mean?
It's about feeling.
The instruments help guide you, but you plot your course.
So you're a pilot?
Becoming a pilot.
That's where I sleep.
Have Sid contact me when she has more to sell.
Are they gonna forget Hera on the ship or something?
Hera, we're leaving.
No.
Thanks for the tour.
It wasn't much of a tour. It was a pretty... I mean, it's not a big ship. So we just get a little, like, cameo from... The fuck? Are we in Mad Max now? Hey, come on, that looks like Geonosis. God, that, I mean, he's gonna hit them. Like, his aim is immaculate. Crash landing. See, they're still using, like, the Clone Wars era ships and shit.
What do we do?
I mean, you can't do anything. You're stuck. Speeders. The Senator, maybe.
He's plotting an uprising.
That's not true!
You said it yourself. He has influence over them. Cham has not committed a crime.
His daughter has.
So she's only a child.
Like, he's not infected by the chip. Why? Did he take it out?
We have to contact the general.
Guilty of treason.
Where are they now?
Western outskirts. Sector 3.
I mean, isn't, like, the next episode called Rescue on Ryloth? I wonder if, like, they have, like, the Bad Batch have to rescue Hera, and that's how she becomes part of the rebellion, in a way. I mean, Crosshair knows what's going to happen here. Also, it's funny how Crosshair is the only one that actually managed to do something. All the other clones are just basically pointless stormtroopers, other than Howzer, because he's not affected by the chip for some reason. Oh! He's dead. Oh my god, I thought he took off his head then.
The convoy's been targeted.
It's Syndulla.
Yes, sir.
See the hesitation there? They've jammed our communications.
Our comms have been cut.
Oh, these poor clones, dude. I mean, they're not killing them, right? They're just stunning them.
Tell them we surrender.
Surrender.
This is gonna turn bad, though. Crosshair's still out there, isn't he? Does her mother die? Because I don't remember seeing her in Rebels.
You are the one guilty of treason.
Do something.
Yeah, the mother's gonna die, dude. I'm telling you.
Thank you for playing your part, Senator.
Or they're gonna shoot the Senator. Jesus Christ! Fucking headshot. Now it'll look like he shot the Senator, right?
Arrest these insurgents for the attempted assassination of Ornfrey Tar.
Attempted? He's dead. What do you mean attempted?
The Syndulla girl won't get far.
Unless Crosshair's aim is so immaculate that headshot didn't kill him. Is that it? Alright, that was like the beginning of like a two-parter, I guess. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, that episode was different in a way, because obviously it didn't really follow the Bad Batch that much. There was still a part of the story, like Crosshair was a part of it, and the Bad Batch were kind of like, it's kind of like a cameo appearance. I do know the next episode is titled Rescue on Ryloth, so I wonder if they're gonna like rescue Hera from Ryloth, and then that like starts her arc of like being a part of the rebellion, maybe. The only problem I have with this is the fact that I can watch next episode straight away. Even though that's not even like a problem, but because I don't there's no reason for me to like think about what could happen, like the speculation for a week, ask all these questions, when I can just go right into next episode and experience next episode. But yeah, like I said, a very unique episode that didn't really involve the Bad Batch that much. I didn't even notice it was like the Bad Batch's ship until like they started getting out of it. I'd definitely say it was better than last episode. I'll give it that. This is what I mean by like the episodes that are kind of just there. Like last episode's that. There's no longer impact in the show. You just kind of skip over it. You don't even need to watch last episode. You can just go straight into this one. But this episode actually has bigger meaning because Hera's in it. And we know what happens to her as a character. The part about this episode that does annoy me though is that we know her story arc and we know what she goes through. if this was our first time meeting, I'd be a bit more interested in the storyline, but considering I know where the storyline goes, it's kind of just like, eh. You know, oh, what's going to happen with this character? Oh, I already know, because, I mean, Rebels, right? So it makes me think, like, maybe Bad Batch was always meant to happen after Clone Wars, and then Rebels, maybe? But Disney fucked that one up, didn't you? You cheeky motherfuckers. And now we're missing 40 episodes of Clone Wars. Like, I want Season 8 of Clone Wars, dude. Give me Son of Dathomir. Dark Disciple. I mean, you've got the novel of Dark Disciple, but you've got a novel for Revenge of the Sith too. It just goes in more detail. You can have the show version, right? What's going on with Howzer then? Why is he not getting affected by the chip? Because he seems a bit more like a clone in the Clone Wars rather than like a clone under the effects of the chip. He's a bit more like himself rather than like this mindless drone, pretty much, that follows commands of the Empire. Also, yeah, what the fuck happened to Crosshair? Like, was that because of the engine from like 3 episodes ago? Right? Like, a part of his head's like been like burnt off. Like, he's got like a massive like chunk of his flesh missing. Let me have a look at that actually. Jesus Christ! Like, yeah, it's like a part of his head's been like burnt, and obviously shaved his head too. Like, the fact that I can binge the show now, or like binge like 2 episodes in a row, I don't really have to talk about this episode too much, and I can kind of like cover the whole arc as a whole next episode. If it is the end of the arc. I assume it will be like a 2-episode arc. After this arc, there's 4 episodes left. They have to be big episodes, man. You can't have another filler episode after this arc. We need back-to-back, like 4 fantastic episodes in a row to end off the season. If we have 1 filler in the rest of the season, I'm going to lose my shit. Not too much to talk about in terms of like story longevity, right? It's just, you know, it seems like an episode, like a kind of like a Clone Wars arc. Like, there's no like big impacts with the Commonians. There's no like Cad Bane shit. It's just we've got to get Hera off Ryloth. I assume that's the point of next episode because it's considering it's called Vescu on Ryloth. Yeah, no, Senator Tar isn't the Twilight I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the other one that was like always stood next to Palpatine. I'm thinking of the other one. The same species. Episode 1. Yeah, would have been episode 1. Yeah. I don't want to go too far down on that, cause, just in case there was spoilers. Because the way they said his attempted assassination attempt, like, is he alive then? Interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll have to find out next episode. But yeah, good episode. Just kind of very different. Because it, I mean, didn't really have that much of Bad Batch in it. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you for episode 12. Ta-ta and farewell.